Okay, a video of the gardening going on here, the corn and some squash. Now this squash plant had some squash beetles coming in, but I think I got rid of them. I did up the old handy dandy Electrolux vacuum cleaner and suctioned them all up, and then double sealed that bag and sent it out with the garbage. But we got what is arrowhead here with the, let's see, let me go back and get it all. This is arrowhead and arrow with my initial W, and that really talks about the ups and downs of life. And then this tree, it was here, but it was kind of dried out. I've been watering it a lot. It's probably the greenest tree on the premises right now. Now that tree over there kind of needs to be sculptured into a person. And getting some morning glories coming out here. And transplanted a tree here from Walmart, discount $13 instead of 40 or 20 or 30 or whatever it was. And then we got a broken arrow with some corn growing there. Broken arrow is for peace. The arrow with my initial is for the ups and downs of life. So the thing is we're trying to be kind of like friendly to nature. So this tree here a few days ago was covered with aphids. And so I was looking it up, and we found out that if we just use some chili and garlic and onions and a little bit of dish soap, mix it all up, boil it for a while, and spray it on there, that will pretty much eliminate your aphid problem. Now I see there are still some seeds up here, it looks like, right here on this part. Zoom that in. I'm kind of learning to do this one. So anyways, we got a lot of tomatoes coming up in the frame here. They said if you want to garden, frame it up. So we got a lot of tomatoes right along this side, and not really blooming that much yet, just a little bit, but I think there will be a bumper crop. We got more corn, sweet corn in here. Had radishes, ate them all. Over by the chain link fence, there's more corn and green beans. That's right. On this other chain link fence, all along it, I put green beans to get a lot of green beans up the fence. I'm trying to get a double layer here, double level. I want a fruit tree to go into this one, and put some more plants here. So some of these tomatoes I bought, like this one, but here I got some coming up from some seeds. And let's see, I picked out a couple here. Most of these I have bought already growing, but oh, right over there against that side of the frame, all those came up from seeds. I have chili peppers in that section. There are some bean sprouts, some eggplants, and more squash. And so then back here on the other side where this dog lives all the time, it's like here's the dogs under carport, and there's this house. Sometimes he uses the house, sometimes he uses the porch roof. We got one dog really crying all day today, so over here I got a whole bunch more space cleared out, and I'm growing some beans, some squash, some melons. This tree here came up on its own, so I'm trying to nurture it, and like an elm tree. And a whole bunch of space here, quite a bit of space. I don't know why that dog's barking, probably mad. maybe out of water. Sometimes they don't water their dogs around here that well. We had a lot of melons and squash and beans and corn, eggplants. Oh, I did plant some potatoes. My neighbor said that potatoes will grow here. In fact, the neighbor is really cool. One of them, he gave me quite a bit of fertilizer, but I am composting too. Gotta get some composting going on. Recycled tires for my walkway. It gets really muddy, so I need to find some more of these. You can see them along I-40. Usually when I go east, I'll collect locations and then go back that way. Coming back west, I'll pick them all up. And this elm tree was here. It's actually a pretty nice shade tree. There seems like there's 2 or 3 of them there. And it gets water because this thing shoots out a little bit of water. Over here we got a nice cottonwood tree. And there's the air conditioner to keep me nice and cool. A couple of garden lights. Only a buck at Walmart. Trying to light it up back here. There's no porch light. I wonder where that dog is. I guess he heard me and he quit crying right now. I don't know. Pain in the neck sometimes. Anyways, the garden's doing rather well. Trying to fight the bugs. I'm going to keep researching that. The one place said if you'll get a certain kind of dirt. Oh, here's a little plant that was here. I'm kind of trying to nurture it. It's doing a lot better. I get it some food and water now. Got a little bit of rosemary. I planted some flowers here, but nothing. And even like this walkway, broken down pallets works pretty well. The frame up is pallets. Let's see if I can get a go onto this tree. And I don't know, we can try and compare it. Like over here, that tree's almost dead. I don't think they ever watered it once. And over here, those trees, they're kind of brown. But I do like this tree here. It's a silver maple. I was hoping to find a hybrid poplar. It's supposed to grow really fast, but so do silver maples. So maybe in 2 or 3 years, it can be really up there and give me some shade. Because right there on my porch, it's like very hot. It's not a good idea for keeping the dog away from the plants. You can put some pots, well, some old big cans around them. Collected a few here and there. That kind of works. The dog goes wild over here. That's why I ended up putting all these pallets around the main garden. So here we got the other side of that place. So I whitewashed this wall over there with, or that frame over there with some lime mixture. Just get lime and oh, I got broccoli coming out right there, and then I think one of these are eggplants. I don't know, squash, eggplants, string beans. And here's the tomatoes that came out from my seeds, and those ones are the ones that were store-bought. I don't know which is better. If you plant the seeds in time, perhaps. I'm gonna find out and see if I can get a good one of that one. I don't know if you can tell, it's like not really that green yet. I don't know, compared to mine, I think mine's greener. I don't think those guys are watering those. Anyways, that's a little tour of the gardening going on. Thanks for my good friend Julie, really inspired me. And we used to do a lot at my house when my dad was around, and so it's kind of for Father's Day and for some good scrumptious vegetables. Talk to you next time.